What's up, everyone? You know what today is? Trolls with Trevor. That's right. That means we're going to have a little bit of fun. Thanks for the hat, by the way. I appreciate it. I'll have to send you something back in return for the great Instagram follower who did that. Now, for these episodes of Trolls with Trevor, I'm not going to point out who the people are because I actually don't want to incentivize people to be trolls. But I do like to have a lot of fun. And speaking of that, coming off a great day yesterday, huge announcement. $1 to $2 billion order for trash trucks with the Republic. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. What a day. It's going to use the Nikola trade platform. We're going to use that on the refuse platform as well. So it's almost identical. It's just a new cab. That's it. And a humongous order, the biggest one ever in history. That's a pretty cool thing to say. And people were really, it brought out a lot of trolls. A lot. You know why? First of all, everyone was silenced because we did really well, but the trolls were mad because we got the order. So I probably will only include a couple of those comments. Letter of their name. First one is from C. Trevor, you are the most painful person to watch and listen on television. All of television. Here's some advice I know you won't use. Be humble, and maybe someday someone will like you. Right now, you're impossible to like. I'm sorry, but I know the truth. Okay. I'll take your advice, bro. I will try to be more likable, more humble, and not so painful. Just for you, all right? Thanks, C. From D, Trevor, you basically went to DeVry University and have the work experience and resume of a babysitter. In what universe are you equipped to run a publicly traded company? This will end very badly, ugly for you, and I feel for you. I'm sorry. You may be a bad guy. You know what? So here's the thing. You're right. I never went to college. I went to one semester, and I guess you could say my resume is close to a baby, maybe slightly better. I have built 5 companies in my life. 3 of them were successes, multi-million-dollar exits prior to this, and I've now built a company worth over $15 billion. If babysitters are building $15 billion companies, I'm going to start investing in babysitters. Next one is from CL. Here's why you should sell the Nikola stock and never look back again. This was a day prior to yesterday. And this person's actually a well-known reporter. So great advice, bro. Great advice. That's all I got to say. A day before yesterday's news. Great advice. Sell and never look back. That was before a multi-billion-dollar order yesterday. I get way too much fun out of this. All right. Also from him. Nikola, too many promises for now. A long list of promises they never meet. Currently a market cap fully diluted, and the company remains a long-term wannabe revenue story. Investors need to realize Nikola has upside, but the stock has a huge downside. This next one's from Kay, another reporter, said Nikola exists to make Tesla look cheap. Avoid Nikola shares. They only exist to make Tesla look cheap. That's one good thing for Tesla. Now you have some point and say, see, we're cheap. Thanks, Dean. Appreciate it, bro. Good. You should teach your kids, keep teaching them in college. That's great. I'm glad this is what they're teaching people in college. We exist. Tesla looks cheap. Actually, you know what we exist for? We exist to change the emissions around the world forever, to get diesels off the road, to provide a truck that everyone loves to drive, that is gorgeous, that is going to clean up cities, create thousands of jobs, to help as many people as we can, and leave this earth a better place than we found it. That's why we exist. And what I think is cheap is your class, bro. Your class is cheap. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Okay, this next one's from Z. I bet $150 on Trevor going to jail before the Badger's out. Thumbs up. That was him, not me. That was his thumb. That's $150. You know what, Z? I'll take you up on the bet. And I bet there's a lot of people online who would take you up on the bet too. $150 coming my way if you'll actually pay up. You probably won't. You're probably stuck in your mom's basement with your headphones, trolling around and just hating the world. I bet that's what you're doing. So you probably won't even pay. But I'll bet you $150 coming my way. Next one is about a teacher that had offered me to come speak to his 7th grade students. He was telling them how awesome Nikola was at changing the planet and the world, and would love for me to come speak to him. And so there's a bunch of trolls that came. I mean, it was like Troll City, literally Troll City. And one of them had said, what is it exactly you're trying to teach your 7th grade students? Teaching them there are suckers on this planet willing to give Nikola a market valuation when there hasn't been any EV production. So first of all, I would love to go and say hello to all the 7th graders and inspire them to do something with their life and let them know that college is not the only thing that's important in life or school, but that you can be creative and change the world. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone's created equally. God created everybody, and everyone has their own benefits and everyone has their own, disadvantages. And that's what makes this world so wonderful. So I'd love to go and inspire some, kids to better and take a chance in life and do something, and don't be afraid to be yourself. You are exactly who you need to be. God made you how you are. And I can tell you right now that you never ever need to change who you want to be for anybody else ever in this life. Be proud of who you are. I'm proud of you. I don't even know you 7th graders, but that's the advice I'd give you, because at 7th grade, I didn't know who I was. I was very, it's a tough time in life. And there you're wondering why people, if you're not like everybody else, you're kind of thrown out. And I got made fun of a lot. I actually got trash canned a ton, literally, in Kanab, Utah, a small town. They hated me because I came in from Las Vegas, and they're like, let's show this Vegas boy, how cowboys do this. And they would just beat me up, throw me in trash cans. Happened all the time. So my 7th grade was a little painful, but you know what? Made me who I am today. And it helped me handle these trolls, just like C. Next one's from R. Look at all this COVID cabin art, beams, more art, show more, straighten the frame. This is on my interview yesterday when I was being interviewed at BC. And I think what's funny is I was up at my ranch up in Utah, and here's an interesting fact about me. I don't think in my entire life I've ever spent more than $100 on a piece of art in my entire life. And you're going to laugh where the most expensive piece of art was it came from. It came from IKEA. My wife corrected me last night because I was laughing. Now, I've had other people give me stuff. I'm sure I have a few paintings that were like this bear one was a couple $1,000 someone painted. I didn't pay for it. They gave it to me. And, it's not worth more than a couple $1,000. And I've literally never paid more than $100 for a piece of art in my life. So it's kind of funny they're criticizing me for my art and my beam and my wood beams, as if wood beams are. It reminds me of like Anchorman when he's like talking about like I have books and smell of rich mahogany. And I'm just laughing. Dude, it's a piece of wood, bro. It's a beam for a fireplace. It's probably like $18. Okay, this next one is from S. What a load of horse shit, Trevor. All PR from pumpers. America is full of charlatans. And I had to do this. I had to go look at this guy's profile. And he's a PhD who studied in America, but not from America. So you come over here, you get your education from here, you get your PhD, and you call me a load of horse shit, and we're a pumper, and America's full of charlatans. What kind of screwed up shit are you thinking, bro? I mean, here's the thing. If I went to another country, and by the way, I've been to I love cultures. Norway's one of my favorite places on earth. I lived in Brazil when I was a kid. I can't ever imagine of insulting a country and a culture that I went to and that I got an education from. I had a huge education from Brazil. I learned Portuguese. I got to live in the favelas. I got to teach people English. You would never catch me dead calling Brazil full of charlatans or pumpers or a load of horse shit. What a shitty thing to say to a culture that you actually got your education from. I'm just blown away by this. I can't even imagine. I don't know. I guess I'm just a grateful guy. I'm always grateful for what I have in life. I'm grateful for cultures, experiences, what every country in this world has contributed to society, and every country does have good things they've contributed. And I guess you think that America's full of charlatans. Let me remind you, a lot of this EV craze around the world did come from the U.S. Tesla came from California. They changed the world for electric vehicles for the good. Nikola came from the U.S. as well, and we're changing trucking around the world because no one else would. No one else would go zero emission on trucking, but we now forced everyone in the world to do it, and countries are banning diesels, and they're now spending hundreds of billions on hydrogen because of Nikola. So I guess if we're a charlatan, sign me up, bro. I'll be a charlatan if that's what a charlatan means. This next one from RD. Nikola and Trevor, the fraud continues. Theranos 2.0. I can't wait till they make a Netflix series about you. I've had a lot of those comments lately, so there must be like some blog going on where they're like saying these things and come troll me at the same time. So I have seen, I did see the Netflix documentary on Theranos. Very sad to see what happened. I don't know all the details of how accurate it was or not, but all I know, it was a very sad thing to see. I do know this, that their board had no industry experts on it. Nikola's board is all full of industry experts, the top automotive groups in the world, a joint venture with one of the largest OEMs in the world. We've had every financial group coming in here looking at our books. We're publicly traded, not privately held. That means everything's out in the open. Your comments make you look sad and pathetic because there's nothing even close or associated or even similar. And it's sad that people throw out allegations like that. Hi guys, there's hundreds or thousands more of these comments, but I won't go through them. And since the first guy told me how painful I am to watch and how terrible I am and unlikable I am, and that I have to know that, I'm going to buzz out right now. And I hope you had a lot of fun watching this Trolls with Trevor. And thanks so much for the hat, man. That was awesome. I love it. Appreciate it a lot for all the followers out there. For all of you guys that just love Nikola or don't love Nikola, whatever. Thanks for following. Thanks for having fun with me. I can make fun of myself. I do it all the time. I don't care. The trolls actually, you know, all these comments, they just make me work harder. They make me enjoy it. I actually get a kick out of them. It makes me happy. I really love the good compliments and the nice comments so many of you give me. It does make my day brighter, and I'm a big believer in spreading happiness and brightness to the whole world. So thank you for those. But don't worry about me with all the troll comments. I know how to brush them off. I definitely just push them out and kind of laugh at them. And plus, it gives me something fun to let you guys get an insight of what's going on. Great day. Hope you guys had fun yesterday. And I hope you loved all the good news. And believe me, there's 3 things we told are coming. The big order, bam, just did that within a few days of our earnings. The second one is that we're going to announce a hydrogen station partnership. That's going to come before year's end. And the third one is an OEM for the Badger partnership that's going to be announced. And that one's coming too. So I told you, best 4 months you'll ever see here at Nikola. And I've already started this thing off the right way. And it's going to be one hell of a journey for the next 4 months. Trolls with Trevor, hashtag Trolls with Trevor. Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye. You're all going to laugh at me. Here's the reason why. So I have this thing where I truly love Wendy's, but it's not the healthiest food in the world. So what do? I get sandwiches, lettuce wrapped, and then I bring my organic ketchup with me. So I literally try to make a somewhat not healthy meal into a healthy meal. So no, seriously, I bring my organic ketchup into Wendy's. I order my sandwiches without a bun, and I lettuce wrap them, and that's the best I can do. If I ate them with a bun or with bad ketchup, all that high fructose corn syrup, my wife would murder me, and I would feel like crap. So my dirty little secret. Hope y'all enjoy and get a little kick out of it, because I know I do, because people here like looking at me all weird when I walked up with my organic ketchup bottle. And by the way, this is my favorite brand right here.